In this short Students Achieve video, we're going to be looking at how to send out a mass email to either administrators, other teachers, students, or parents. It's a very simple thing to do. What we want to do is select it from the tabs along the top. So we're going to click on Manage, and at the end you'll see a tab for Communications. If you click on that, it prompts me to send out a mass email. So click on that. Now in this case I'm using a test site, so I don't have an email address associated with this course, but your class will be structured in a way when you are in SAS that your teaching email will be already associated with this class that you have, and that will show up here in the From category. So along the top we have our four categories: administration, teachers, students, and parents, and by simply selecting any of these tabs it will bring us into a box. In this case, again, I don't have any data associated with this particular class right now. But what I can tell you is you will see a list of parents whose emails have been given to the school that you can either select all of the parents that are there or individual parents in order who you want to communicate with. Now, I'm not restricted to just parents in one email. If I want to communicate with the students at the same time as well, I can click on the Students tab and go through the same process, whether it be all students or individual students. I would simply add in my subject line and type in my email. Now along the bottom you'll see I can either send this email out as is or send myself a sample of this email to see what it would look like when it arrives. If you do not have email accounts for parents or students, that can be easily done by adding known email addresses to the information here, and that's under Manage, People, and in this case if we go to Parents, I only have one parent in this particular class. It does already have an email associated with it, or a fake email associated with it, but to enter your own email information you would simply click on the Edit Record tab here, and it brings up a dialog box with all the information that's associated with that parent, and you can simply go into where it says email and type in the email that's here. Now what I would recommend to you is if you do get an email address, please let your administrators know, those who are in charge of the SAS accounts within your school, and they will enter that email into Trevlac. Once it's entered into Trevlac, that email address travels with the student, so it only needs to be entered once into Trevlac in order for you teachers in the future or yourself to have access to it going forward. So if this has already been done in the past, this email address will travel with the student as they make their way through the system. So I'm going to close that window down, and I'm going to go back to the mass email tab here. Again, there's no association. So again, once it's been entered, you can either enter it for yourself in SAS, but please give it to the administrators to enter it in Trevlac so that that data stays with the student as they are in the system going forward. So again, you would just select the tab, choose either all by selecting all the parents or individual parents by a dialog box that's located along the left hand side, and then simply email out your email.